Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh to Sir Razak and my fellow friend. My name is Muhammad Abdullah Rahimi bin Muhammad Yusri. And for today, I will record the video because I will go to interview someone about human behavior and problem in life. Before that, did you know what human behavior was? Okay, before we go interviewing people, I will tell you what is the human behavior. Okay, human behavior is the express potential and ability, such as mental, physical, and social of a person or a group of people to respond to internal and external stimuli throughout their life. Okay, let's go. We go to interview someone. Thank you. Okay, we have found someone to interview. Before that, I want to ask you: are you busy?
No.
I hope I do not bother you.
I'm not busy anymore. I just finished my gaming session with my friends, so I'm so honored that you want to interview me. Thank you.
I will also like to thank you for giving me the opportunity to interview you. Thanks again. Before we go to the topic we want to discuss, can you give me an introduction first and a little story about yourself, such as who you are, where you school, hobbies, age, and so on.
Okay. The name given by my parents is Muhammad Ibrahim Najmuddin bin Muhammad Yusri, or you can call me Ba'ain, that's my nickname. I'm 17 years old and I study at Sekolah Menengah Kebahasaan Tumpat. My hobby are playing game like sport like ping pong, volleyball, go on, all kind of stuff with sport. And I think that's it. Okay.
Okay, Baim, now we will go to the topic I want to interview with you today. The title is Human Behavior and Problem in Life. By the way, it is okay I call you Baim instead of Ibrahim?
Gosh, okay je. Because Ba'ain is my nickname, is easy to say. Okay.
Thank you, Baim. As we know, all human beings have their respective behavior, no matter good or bad. Good or bad person behavior is his own decision to make whether to be a good or bad person. Okay, Baim, I will start my interview with you. I have a question that I will ask several times during the interview with you. Is it okay for you?
It's okay. What question do you want to ask anyway?
Okay. The first question is, what do you think about the meaning or definition of human behavior to you?
Definition of human behavior. Okay. I think the meaning of definition of human behavior for me is human behavior refer to the various behavior exhibited by human being and that are influenced by culture, attitude, emotions, value, ethics, authority, relationship, procession, association, and so on.
Okay, thank you, Baim. Baim, are you ready to answer the next question?
Go on, I'm ready for it.
Okay, for the next question is, what is your opinion about the problem that arise in a person's life because of his or her own behavior?
Okay, in my opinion, problem can arise because same behavior is right for me, because problem will not arise if we do not find problem. It will arise because we are the one who go looking for them. For example, we know the thing we do will cause problem and then we go do it too. Near here we can see the person behavior and bad attitude. Okay, if we have good behavior, the problem that arise to us will be less. I'm not saying that even if we have a good attitude, the problem will not arise. The reality in the world is that people who have a good behavior also have their own problem. For example, that person will be bullied and hated by some people because of good behavior. That what people says, buat baik pada buat jahat jangan sekali. The meaning of that phrase is that if you want to do a good job, do it, don't overdo it. So that is not in place. And bad work should be avoided altogether. That's all for me.
Wow, the phrase that you give before is very interesting. Buat baik berpada-pada, buat jahat jangan sekali. Or do good to people can, but do not overdo it. And do evil to others should be avoided. Okay, for the third question is, what is your opinion? Does human behavior become good or bad due to environment they go through on daily day?
Oh, it's the third question already.
Yes.
In my opinion, yes, human behavior become a good and bad because the environment they go through every day. It's right because the role of environment is very important for human behavior change. For example, if their childhood environment is full of good, change people, the behavior is good. And if the child environment, their children are full of bad thing, change the person behavior will be bad.
Okay, human behavior can change for good or bad because of their environment.
Yes.
Okay, let's move on to the next question. Okay, Ibrahim?
Okay, good for me.
The question is, have you ever had a problem in your life and how you overcome it?
How do I overcome my own problem? I have some issue that are a bit complicated and a bit privacy to say. If I say to myself, the way I deal with the problem is by meeting a friend or family member that understand me, how I get the problem. A friend of mine, of course. Not at all. Calm your soul by listening music or radio station. Go outside or go to the beach. I think that's all. If you say to me, that's all I can do. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Ibrahim. Okay, Ibrahim. We move on to the next question, okay?
Okay.
There are many problems that we have to face on a daily day. For example, a lot of work, family problem, learning problem, and so on. As we know, a lot of people out there, they run away from their problem by committing suicide. That's not a right way, I think, and because they have give up on their life. Okay. But this is the question. The question is, what is the right method for the people out there to solve their problem in their life?
It's already the last question, is it?
Yes, but that's all the question that I want to ask you.
Okay. Okay. What is the right method to solve the problem we are facing? I think there are many right ways for us to able to solve our problem. Okay. First of all, we must have the courage to face the problem we face. The way the problem we face can be solved. If we run away from the problem will never be solved, because the problem we face is the only way we can solve. Okay. The secondly, friend or family can only help us from behind by giving support and giving advice and so on. Okay. If we do not find a way out for our problem, we must go to counseling for the advice or ask for help from family and friends who can help us. Okay. In the way we'll be able to solve the problem well. There are many methods to solve the problem. For example, if we work with stress, we must reduce the stress by listening to the song, eating, or whatever you can do. Okay. Lastly, the more important thing for us to solve a problem is to think the problem we are facing is a challenge, because it will help us by giving us the courage and enthusiasm to face it. That's all for me. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, and thank you very much, Ibrahim. Baim.
Yes.
Okay. In conclusion, everyone in this world has their own problem that they have to face and solve. Every human being also has their own behavior, no matter good or bad. They all have to face problem in their life. Before concluding the interview, I would like to thank Ibrahim or Baim for spending time with me. Thanks again, Baim.
Cheers. Pleasure to interview with you.
That's all.
Okay.
I know gold is not enough.